Join us on YouTube memberships. Nice little stocking stuffer for the kid. Actually, all the YouTube membership money goes to Brisket anyways. I'm just going to change YouTube memberships to just Brisket Fund. Oh, man. What a... He's probably cold. How are you warm? I'm freezing. All right. Let's put the heat down below on me. We're about to hit the streets. We out here hitting the streets, son. You know what I mean? Hitting the streets hard. I'm probably going to repeat this about 3 different times as more and more people join the live. But in Rhode Island, it is brick, as they would say. It is bricky brick. It is 35 degrees outside. No bueno. One of our main bridges that is like at the center, like it's a complete artery that connects both of the sides of Rhode Island, has been at a commission, and it's causing people like 3 hours to get to the other side with detours. And the crazy part is that I used to live in that part of town, and I would have been absolutely losing my mind, especially if I had Brisket in the car, where I don't like him to be in the car more than an hour without taking him for like little walks. I would have absolutely just lost my stuff. It's bad, man. The infrastructure in this country is just all the money that was supposed to go to it, like, you know, even like all the lottery money, right? All that was supposed to go to like towards like education, but it's never earmarked. It's never put into a separate account. It always goes into the general fund. Wow, the cops are really out tonight. What the heck is going on? It's the bridge situation. They have called in a lot of the Department of Public Works folks and police officers to help with traffic because it's been nuts. But yeah, all that money that's supposed to go to infrastructure, I mean, a lot of this stuff is like dated, man. Some of this stuff hasn't been touched since the Public Works Administration. A lot of people don't even know what the heck that is. That is basically one of the best things this country ever did. It put a lot of Americans back to work, learned valuable skills, and we basically built this country off of that. The problem is that money was never put in to maintain some of this stuff. They just let it rot, and then they just let it, hey, yeah, you know, we'll just put up a whole new bridge. It's like, yeah, we could have got a little extra juice out of it. It's nuts, and it affects people. You know, this is the frustrating part too, is that there's a lot of local restaurants in that area that, you know, they see the streets are completely jam-packed, yet no one's in the restaurants. You know why? Because people are frustrated. They're trying to get home. They're not going to stop by and grab food. They're trying to literally get home. I'd be livid. William, there he is. I left you a comment the other day. I was like, I miss you, buddy. Every once in a while, we all need a nice little social media break. I'm glad that your break is over. We'd love to see your name in here. Hit that like button. Yes, absolutely. Hello, Lindsay. Hello, Satin. Kara, ouch, that sucks. Oh, what happened? Sean, what's good, Rody? Lupe, that 195 will be a mess. I know. I'm not even trying to be anywhere near it. Maybe we'll try to get close. Hold on one second. I'm trying to see. I just feel bad. I'm trying to think of a local restaurant that we can grab some food from over there for dinner, but that won't put us right in the middle of all that traffic, because I feel bad for these restaurants, man. Not only that, Covito inflation. You know, we're basically, everyone's like, we're going into recession. No, the recession is here. We're in a recession. You got recession, you got all kinds of like things happening. And then on top of that, you add in something that was no fault of their own. You know, the suits were supposed to be taking care of that. This is why I think in the future, man, there really needs to be like public oversight on stuff. You gotta start holding people more accountable, man. And then if it's a thing where like, hey, listen, we can't do this because we don't have the money for this. Or okay, where's the money? Where's this? You know, I don't want to be on a list anywhere, so I'm not gonna say certain words. But you know, some of those alphabet agencies just released that they've billions and trillions are unaccounted for, and it's like, come on, man. Can we just have healthcare? Can we have clean water? Can we have state-of-the-art classes in schools that not only educate our future scientists and mathematicians, but also teaches the trades, right? Teaches shop, teaches, like, can we just have what we've paid for? And anytime that there is a tax cut, can we not give it to the super rich? Oh, it's just frustrating. We're all out here just trying to make ends meet. And then, you know, if I'm a restaurant in that location and I'm already struggling, and then something like that happens because of some, it's just, I just feel, maybe I have too much empathy, but I'd rather be empathetic than apathetic, to be honest with you. It's just wild. It's a wild time. Wild time right now, guys. I take on too many people's like frustrations and heartache and sadness on my shoulders, and it's just, I shouldn't do that, I know, but it's the only way to really see it from their point of view. And I know the pain too, because when I had my sandwich shop in downtown Providence, it was doing okay. We were doing really well, but then it went down to we're doing okay because for the last 2 years of our lease, my whole street, and it looks beautiful now, I'm glad for them, but my whole street was under construction. And when I tell you that they used to park cranes right in front of my front door, I'm just like, who the heck's gonna come here, man? First of all, no one can find parking, and the few parking spots that you did have now are under construction, and you're parking construction vehicles in, like. And why did it take 2 years? Why did it take 2 years to put up new lights and pave the damn road? Why did it take over 700 days? That's the frustrating part too, is that when these companies win these bids, you know, I don't understand these time frames. If your company can't handle doing it in a respectable time, then don't bid on it. Nothing's more frustrating than when one company has like 12 projects around the state and they're just touching it. Then again, this crew, and they're going over here and they're just touching it. It's just like, no, work on, like, if you can't do all the other projects in a timely manner, let someone else bid on it. That should be part of the criteria. Hey, can you repave a road and put up lights in 6 months or not? No, but we can do it in a year. Oh, we can do it in 2 years. Okay, you win. Like, who's approving these bids? It's wild. We lost a lot of money my last 2 years there. I would literally have friends text me and say, hey, Loop, I can't find parking, man. I wanted to stop by and support. And I'm just like, oh, this is the 5th one of the day. We just lost more money. And it adds up. It adds up. Someone asked me how come I haven't done the McRib, but I don't think the McRib is here yet.
Welcome to McDonald's. Will you be using? How can I help you?
Hello. Do we have the McRib yet or not yet?
No, I'm sorry. sorry.
That's okay. Can I get a medium Diet Coke?
Anything else?
That'll do it.
Take a bowl for it,
Thank
thank you.
you. Can we get health care? I don't understand how all these trillions of dollars go unaccounted for. And they can't find, like, what? Yet you have a single mom somewhere and they, then they go like, oh, actually you didn't, it says here on your taxes, you're trying to write off some gas. You're trying to write off $100 of gas. Nah, not gonna happen, senorita. Not gonna happen. Oh, just, man. Wild, huh, Brisket? Dad, he's like, Dad's going on a thing here. Hello, man. It's crazy that it was a young engineer that found the problem and reported it, but the senior engineer didn't. And you know what's crazy, Margaret, is that he's probably going to get in trouble for it. Because I'm speculating here, but I mean, this happens 1,000 times every day across the globe, but I'm sure some student was like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's the next guy's problem. I'm not even reading the reports too, Margaret, because it's gonna fire me up. That would have fired me up. No, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, have a good one. Thank you. Margaret will have more information. I don't even know. All I can see is my restaurant people basically giving away the house to just try to get customers through the door. You got places giving away free draft beers as long as they come and buy food. You have places giving away free appetizers if they can just come in, make their way over. You have places that are putting together food platters and selling it on the side of the road as traffic is driving by, just so that they can make a little bit of money. Like, what? This is America, man. Like, what? Wild. Margaret, oh, I'm fired up. I know, Margaret. That's why. Do you mind explaining a little bit to William, kind of the just bullet point it? Again, I haven't dived into it because I know that I'd probably put in my candidacy for some office, and I don't want to be in politics whatsoever. Hey guys, what was the name of your sandwich shop? Back in the day, it was called Say Cheese. Like you're taking a photo. Here with the population growth in the last few years, didn't expand the roads. Wait, hold on guys, I'm on the dark road here. I'm gonna go drive by Broadway real quick. Jesus. Sam, that's a great name. You think of it? Yeah, we actually did. We had a photo booth inside where you could take a photo, get it, say cheese. And we were going to incorporate photography into a lot of the aspects. The concept never really got fully implemented the way that we had originally planned, just because you get caught up in opening, closing, paperwork, and everything else. But what I will say is it was a great experience. It's given me a unique perspective on the restaurant owner-operator side of things. It's a tough gig. That's why I do what I do here locally in Rhode Island. I try to figure out different ways for restaurants to make money, either through gift card stuff or setting up events where they can promote themselves. I try to do a lot because, you know, I was in the thick of it, and I want you guys to think about it. This was in quote unquote better times. I can only imagine how my head would be spinning, not only through the 2020 situation, but even up to now with food costs going through the roof ski. Oh my God. We got a sleepy bear over here. Hey, Michelle. Hey, everybody. Do you have any good restaurants in Rhode Island? Do we have any good restaurants in Rhode Island? That hurts my feelings, man. I got to think about that for a little bit. Let that process in my soul. That hurts my soul. The way that that question was worded. The bridge was noticed to be bouncing over the weekend. They went and inspected it, and a young engineer found pins missing. After looking at it, it completely overfound several problems and erosion. Wild. The fact that they're not regularly checked also is wild. Here they're doing the entire river in different parts of downtown. Oof. Yeah, they keep building. Yeah. And they always say like, oh, we have a housing situation and this, that, and the other. So they build. This happens here in Rhode Island too, by the way. They're like, oh, prices will go down if we give all these developers tax credits to build more housing. The problem is that they build unaffordable housing. It's absolutely asinine. You're making the situation even worse. The problem is that places, I mean, there's going to be a rude awakening soon. You have to have workers, man. So if you're in a touristy area, I mean, where are your workers going to live? Where are they going to live? That adult Happy Meal in Florida is $12.49. All right, is crazy. Yep, that thing was almost $15. How wild is that? I'll tell you what. I'm either moving to Canada or moving to Florida. Although you guys, for some reason, they rake you guys over the coals with the Diet Cokes. It's like 3 and change. I was like, get the hell out of here. I do like my $1.29. Yeah. The Henderson Bridge. The Henderson Bridge I can only imagine how wild that is also. Because everyone's trying to use that. Can you imagine being in a little quiet neighborhood on the east side? Thank you guys, everybody, for the thumbs up on the video also. All right, I think I caught up pretty much. $11.99 in Syracuse. Yeah. See, there's a problem when New York is even cheaper. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Uh-oh, I can't see one of the messages. Somebody say a naughty word. All right, what am I doing here? Which direction am I going? Which way do we want to go? Where are you eating? I have no idea. We're going to kind of just wing it. I had a couple of spoonfuls of ice cream that tied me over. Look at the little lights for Brisket. Well, that just melts my heart. This is the East Providence Senior Center. I believe that all those lit up trees are either for family members to remember them, when they get like sponsored and stuff. I know that's what they do at Slater Park. Maybe that's what we'll do on the way back. We'll drive through Slater Park. I'll show you guys the Winter Wonderland. Too cold, babe? We could eat Miller's. Oh my God, they blocked the entrance to 195. Wow. Look at this, guys. It's 8 o'clock and there is still a bunch of traffic. I would be livid. Wow, and I'm sure that traffic is from just earlier in the day, from people getting out of work around 5. Oof. All right, so we have Miller's just in case. I want to see what happens if we get closer to the action over here. The street that I'm on right now, guys, feeds right into the highway that mess you just saw. But we'll be very cognizant to. Wait, is it this street? No, it's the next street. Wild. It's bizarre that things like that are not checked periodically. And that picture, Margaret, did you see that picture of like that one rod completely like unhooked from itself? What are we doing here, fam? Unhooked from itself? Like that did not look new. That looked like it had been sitting there for a minute. And that was at 7. I just drove home 195 eastbound and it was backed up to Seacon. So you're driving east. Okay, that's not bad. Driving east isn't bad. It's the driving west. Can you guys hear me? Michelle, yes, I did Cracker Barrel a while ago. She said the word nip. Got it. Well, Margaret always coming out. Margaret always. Oh, for $15, better have a nip in my soda. I know, I agree. Ruby Ann in the building. Tay, it's actually not. It's going to be like 3 months. Tay. I don't think it's going to be a couple weeks. And I don't think that's. No one's arguing the safety and that they had to do it. It's just like things like this happen all the time, man. Like with any kind of public project, I think folks are just exhausted over it. We used to have Miller's Restaurant, Bangor, Maine. It had the biggest buffet. Here in Rhode Island, it's a roast beef place. Yeah, that was an hour and a half to go, 10 miles. Normally 20 minutes. Yeah. You guys can hear me again? Okay, good. All right, let's see what we can find here. Give Brisket some window time. Someone is smoking some really cheap, bad What the wow, everyone is on edge right now. Wild. Everyone is out of control right now. Crazy. I gotta make a right turn somewhere here. Yep, that was it. That was my right turn. Oh, excuse me. Oh, crap. I do not want to get caught in whatever is going on down there. Nope. You're not going to catch me, bruh. You ain't going to catch me in that traffic. Nice try, buckaroo. Get out of there. People's tempers are flaring. That was wild. I mean, that light had like just barely turned. And that dude wanted to go. Crap. Oh, but I get it. People are frustrated. And they're trying to sell this narrative right now that it's just going to be about a week and a half, about 7-10 days. Stops. 7-10 days. Oh, man. Run away from the crazies. Everyone is angry because the road, everything is closed over here. Whoa, what the heck is that? Oh, that's a low-hanging tree. They gotta fix that. That just scratched the hell out of the car. All right, fam, let's see. Let's see if we can find... How beautiful is this church? That's a beauty little church. Huh. St. Francis. All right, I'm starting to get my my dinner hunger pains here, Brisket. What are we doing, Brisket? You want to go this way or this way? Let's go this way. Love the Joey, but if you guys... Gonna be a huge issue when the snow hits. Oof, I didn't even think about that. I'm just starting to drive at 44. Just got my permit. All right, I love it. Get out there. Just don't take 195 west because it's a situation over here. Okay, so everybody, I might have just made a bad decision here. Everybody in my lane wants to make a left, which is jam-packed, so no one's able to make a left. Oh, crap. People are going through parking lots to make turns. Oh, crap. Crapazilla. Dang, this is what I get for trying to support a local restaurant right now. Oh, man. Yeah, no one's gonna let me make a left here. So I guess we gotta make a right. Dude, you... Here we go. Beepity boop. You got it. You gotta own it, homie. You gotta own it. You gotta inch forward. There you go. I don't know what this guy's gonna do. All right, excuse me. Thank you, sir. Woo! That's okay, Lindsay. Have a great night. I'm having trouble staying awake. Tay, that's where all the traffic is right now. People going westbound. You'd have to go all the way to the tippity top of like Pawtucket, but everyone's using the Pawtucket thing situation, so that everyone's trying to outsmart the other people, so that it just ends up backflowing. Okay, it's the slowest right turn in the game. Okay, the Korean place is closed. That's what I had kind of in mind. Dang, they got all the on-ramps to 195 West shut down. They said, shut it down. Right, Brisket? Shut it down. What do you think, Brisket, baby? All right, we're going to try one more side street. I think I got to make a left at the Davenports if I want to go over to like where's Saks and some of the other places over there. Miller's has a full parking lot, which is good for them. So they're making money. I think they're doing okay. What are you eating tonight? Lindsay, we're trying to figure this out. We're trying to figure out. I think a lot of the local restaurants just said F it. And they closed down. I mean, it's also 8:16. I had to cut through a neighborhood that clearly didn't want people to pass since it had cones, but they were knocked down. Got to do what you got to do. Oh, the neighbors were trying to shut down the street. I get it also. I get it as like if I lived there, but at the same time, they don't own the street. So, in Cranston, Rhode Island, how about this, guys? You guys ready for this? This is wild. So in Cranston, Rhode Island, about 10 plus years ago, there's a report that came out, and it said that 25%. I want you to think about how many a city has, right? 25% of the stop signs were not official stop signs. So this is such a Rhode Island story. It's amazing how Rhode Island this story is. Because that means that somebody knew somebody in the Department of Public Works and was basically just saying, hey, can we put a stop sign here? People are blowing through these streets. So somebody at the DP Dub was making big money. 21 in 4 stop signs in a city were unofficially installed. And the city basically just said, yeah, just obey all the stop signs. So in my mind, I go, so anybody can do that? Anyone can just buy a stop sign? And then just put it on the corner of their neighborhood? And now we have to obey it? It's wild. This is a wild. I think McDonald's should switch to the quarter pounder patties. On the Big Mac, dude, that would be awesome. The Big Mac I had today had the smallest patties. They should be embarrassed about what these patties look like on these Big Macs now. I mean, Jesus, they're smaller. Somehow, either, I don't know, it's like a visual thing, but somehow they're smaller than the double cheeseburgers. Or the McDoubles, whatever the heck you want to call them. It's wild. We live in wild times, guys. But we're not going to talk about it because there's a couple people that are like, why is this channel turning negative? I'm going to bring that up every time, just for fun. Okay. Let's see. A lot of signs, a lot of sirens, a lot of flashing lights. Local traffic only, no access to Providence. Oh, damn. Shut it down. I feel bad for the buses and trucks that had no maneuver through those tiny streets. Yep. Imagine having kids. Imagine you're a single mom, single parent, and you had to go pick up kids, paycheck to paycheck, and you had to go pick up your kids, or you had to get to work. How many people got fired today? How many people are paying overages for childcare? Has a ripple effect, man. All because things weren't maintained and weren't regularly checked. This is wild, guys. I mean, the rest of us, we do this at work, we're fired. I see it. All right, I got some DOT guys behind me thinking that they own the road. I'm not gonna like break the speed limit, sir, for you. Oh, maniac. I kind of want to grab his number now. 67. Wild. Damn, the burrito bowl was closed. That was my second. No, that was my third option for a local restaurant, but it looks like they closed down for the day. So we're not getting food there. I'm gonna try 2 more other places, guys, to try to support some of these local restaurants. Otherwise, I think we gotta pack it in. See if we can put up a couple pesos in the register. Yeah, look at this. Oh wait, they have lights on. Is Saks open? Oh, they're open. All right. Just gotta turn around here. All right, guys, let's go support a little family-run business here. Saks Steak and Pizza. Desolate out here. Look at this. Desolate. Usually there's cars all over the place. But I was looking for that little open sign right there. So we're gonna go support a local restaurant here that has to deal with something of no fault of their own. Philly steak pizza. Ooh, that's a And answer your question of the day, Lupe, I think you should work for Buc-ee's. All right, I'm down for Buc-ee's. Wifey's away on biz. Me and the cat's chilling. I love that. Lindsay, I mean, I'm not going to end up doing it. But, you know, if he would have, like, driven a little faster and almost hit me, I would have called it in. You could basically just call DOT and put in a complaint. And just tell them the time, where you were, and the license plate. And they'll be able to track it down. Brake check the DOT. Then we cause more traffic, and then we hurt more restaurants. Absolutely, Galen. Welcome. I was just going to ask if that's your beige flag. Oh, Rubian got another beige flag? I know, Tay. That was a good move on the mayor. It was the closest to beige I could find. Wait, what's going on here? I felt bad for the... Wait, I didn't... Oh. I get it. She put a little white flag. My vote would have been for Miller's. Yeah, Miller's wasn't really affected that much. They had a full parking lot. We'll be going live on Christmas. All right. Let me put the heat on for Brisket Bear. All right, buddy. I'm going to go order, and I'll be right back, okay? Yeah, the babies. The cutie patooties. Trying to think if I want a pizza or do I want a sandwich. Are you getting a Costco membership when they open in Rhode Island? You better believe it. You better believe it. Oh. Wow, it's like a ghost town. Interesting. Look at this lunch special. Any small sub with chips and a drink, $10.99. It's not bad, especially this day and age. All right. I'm gonna grab a large cheeseburger sub. What's it on mayo? Can I get mayo, lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickles? Anything else? I think that'll do it. So 2 burger patties on the grill. You don't have like pepperoncinis or anything like that, do you?
Yeah, the banana peppers?
Yeah, I can add banana peppers to that. Appreciate it.
So 10 honeycomb. Like receipt?
No receipt, brother. Thank you. You have a chance for a 5? Oh, actually, no, I got $2. This is for you guys right here?
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Here, about 10 minutes.
Huh? 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
All right, appreciate it. All All right. Okay. Well, they're going down the road fast. Almost just died, guys. Just to let you know. Very young driver. You gotta be careful these days. These young kids. Ruby Ann, none. Galen, hi Galen. Everyone saying hello. Oh, Christmas special? I don't know. That's a good question. Is it bad to say the Griswold? The Christmas Vacation one? I love that. I love that one. But I don't know if that would be considered a Christmas special. I feel bad. I never see it that empty in there. All right. Oh, hello, Pookie Bear. You get a nice warm car, son? You in a nice warm car? You get the toasties? You get the toasties and Daddy gets the chilies. Nope, it's a Christmas movie. All right, so what are we talking about, like specials, like cartoony? Come on. Ugh. Oh, bad elbow, bad elbow. Just saw Daddy's Home 2 gets a space on the Christmas list. I've never seen either of the Daddy Home videos or movies rather. What did you get? I got a cheeseburger sub with all the veggies and mayo. But we got a large. I'd rather get a large without fries than a small with fries. I just feel like I'd just rather have all the meat and veggies. Wait, did Ruby Ann cook something? Why is everyone saying? Oh, you guys are telling me. Got it. All right, sandwich. All right, sandwich. Oh, you're saying no chips? No chips. We got a large. Jeannie with Melissa McCartney was cute. I've never seen that one either. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather watch. I like Christmas Vacation. I like all those Griswold movies. I'm a sucker for those movies. Also, I think every kid my age had a crush on the mom. What's her real name? Beverly something. Also, I cut myself, guys. I cut myself on the new blade for the ninja thing. Those are very sharp. Just want to let everybody know that. Holidays are hard for me this year, so I'm glad you'll be on live on Christmas. Absolutely, of course. Christmas is, it's one of those things. It's a holiday that can have so much joy, but also be so daunting. And I get it. Holidays are still tough for me too, so I totally understand. I don't know what we'll do. I do know I do have to stop by a couple houses, but I'll try to. Maybe we'll make breakfast together. If you guys want to get ready, we'll make breakfast together. Who's that, buddy? What's going on here? A lot of things happening, huh? A lot of things happening out here in East Providence. Ramen burger. I didn't mind the ramen burger. It is kind of weird to eat though. Oh crap. Hold on guys, I gotta check this text message. Sorry, I gotta check that. We had 2 cheese pizzas and I'm eating leftover cold pizza. You know, I have friends that they prefer cold pizza and they prefer cold Chinese the day after. Which is wild. I heat my stuff up. Like, I'll take a quick bite because I'm starving in the morning. I don't like dipping tacos in consomme. I don't like wet tacos. What? Rubian, hand over your Mexican card. You are fired. You can go live in Spain. Paula, this is the second Christmas without my dad. It's very hard. Oh, totally understandable. Pixel rolls are life. We'll be here for you, Santon. 35 is a heat wave. It's 25 here currently. Oh, we'll be there. We'll be there momentarily, Jamie. Man, I love Christmas, but I lost my dad before Christmas, and this is, oof. So this is a tough Christmas for everyone, huh, Paula? It's tough, and I'm thankful for my little family I do have. Absolutely. Absolutely. Michelle, yes, 100. Lupe on Chevy Chase, right? Food colored bagels. Oh, the ones that have like the stripes on them? Those are weird. Food trend. I don't understand the big hoopla that came with the cronuts, right? The croissant donuts. That was weird. And then everybody went on this like gourmet donut thing for a while. I don't know. For me, a part of me just enjoys a simple 1, 2, maybe 3 ingredient donut. You know, the ones that have a whole meal on top of them. I mean, they're fun to eat and they're good, but like, like every shop in the world started doing those, and it was just a bizarre situation. Let me catch up here. Rolled ice cream never tastes as good. Oh, like it's like the Asian rolled ice cream where they do it and then they roll it and then they put the roll in the cups. I love cold pizza, best snack, best quick dinner. My favorite is McDonald's cold cheeseburgers. I could eat them all. All right, you guys think it's been 10 minutes? Hey, Brisket. Dad bed with the dad bod has to go. Dad bod, dad bed needs to go get the food. Okay, I'll be right back though. I'm gonna leave you in here with the familia. I'm gonna take care of you. All right, you guys watch Brisket. I'll be right back. Okay. Wow. Hey guys, how you guys doing? All right. You sleeping, bud? You're nice and toasty, huh? All right. Is it a freeze frame? He hasn't moved. Brisket did not move at all. Brisket is in deep thought. He literally didn't know what happened. All right. Let's smash this down. Ooh. That's a big one. That's a big boy. That's a big girl right here. All right. Love a good neighborhood pizzeria. Perfectly greasy. Oh. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't want to spill it. Oh yeah. Here we go. And some nice bread. Lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, banana peppers. Power move. Mmm. This is how you know he's tired. He doesn't even want a piece of the burger. Oh, the Kraken has awakened for his tax. The good thing that I like about Saks is that they don't salt the beef. They ask you if you want to have salt and pepper afterwards. Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, Lindsay, I suggest getting a sandwich like this at a place that's also kind of sells steak and cheeses, because usually 9 out of 10 times they're going to use a really quality bread. And the bread here is just phenomenal. It's so soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside. Just fantastic. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hold on. It's music to my ears. Mm. This was a good call. It was a good call. I was chatting with them a little bit inside too. They've definitely been affected. They were so appreciative. Mm. Agreed, Shanice. Yeah. Well, it's because you got to toast them too. You got to toast it. A lot of people don't toast their buns. Mm. Russ, I would agree with you 99% of the time. But I know how good their cheeseburger subs here are. So I had to get it. Also, I was in the mood for beef, not chicken tonight. Mm. Thank you, baby Jesus. Mm. It's cutie to see a little family in there eating also. Sub night is the best dinner. Oh yeah. The chicken parm, you know what's funny? I'm always very honest with you guys. I've actually never had the chicken parm sandwich from here. Never had it. But now we're gonna have to come back and do a video. I don't think he knows how spoiled he is. I think he needs to like see. I think he needs. That's the universe telling me. Good thing it was just beef. It's what's for dinner. That was the doggy ancestors going, no. We don't talk about how spoiled doggies are. No need to talk about it, sir. Fair enough. We don't have to talk about it. Fair enough, Brisket. We don't have to talk about it. That you get all the beef, chicken that you want. Mmm. Russ, a lot of fast food places are doing that. You don't really see that. You don't really see that at like local restaurants. You might see it a little bit, but oh yeah, it's got good crunch. Oh yeah, the under $1 menu. Can you ask for extra meat at Subway? I'm sure you can. But Italian on Syrian bread, oof, that sounds bomb. Yeah, Russ. There's a restaurant here. And funny enough, I've never been to it. And I need to like. I don't know why I make these small lists in my head of places that I want to go, but for like a special occasion. But there's a restaurant here in Rhode Island in Providence called Angelo's. One second. There's a place called Angelo's here. And I think it's been around for a long time. I think during the Depression, they used to have this meal, which I think they still have on the menu, where it's just French fries and meatballs. And it was the cheapest thing that the restaurateur that could put, the daughter has since taken over the restaurant. But meatball and French fries, it was the cheapest thing with the most sustenance that people could eat during the Depression at that time. And he's the one that created it there. And it won the love and adornment from the locals. And that's why they're still around. Because anytime, it's been tough in history, they always come out with some really cool things like that. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do a video there. We'll order that meal. We'll talk a little bit about the history of it. Guys, I'm gonna have to go soon. I'm getting wild text messages right now. Apparently everybody needs me at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday. Good boy. Oh my God. I'm in like I hate group chats. I'm in like 3 different group chats and they're all going wild right now. Someone's asking, should we buy casino tables? Should we start a side business on buying casino tables and just rent them out? I'm like, no, guys. We should be saving our pennies right now. Oh man, the perfect bite. I had all the ingredients. Extra cheese and mayo right there. Perfect bite. Woo! Not bad for about 10 bucks. Got to support local, even with all the craziest happening. You want some window, buddy? Go get some fresh air. Whew. Events went hard on table, chairs, and tents during. I know. Just for Lupe. Don't they know it's our time? I know. And it's so bizarre. I try to do these, I try to wait till like my day is done and then kind of wind down, grab dinner with you guys. Excuse me. But it is getting into New Year's Eve season. And we're promoting like, I don't even know if it's 4 at this moment, but right now three different events. And just got to keep grinding. And I'm working them too. The money, usually when I do these like one-off events like this, I try to save the money. I put it in like a different fund. I got to pretend like I don't even have it so that we can, in the future, get our piece of land and build our little tiny home. I have a different fund for a doggy fund so that we could adopt another dog and be able to pay for the pet insurance and toys and not toys, food for the year at least. So we try to soft land on things. And I think that's why it takes me so long to accomplish things, because I just want to make sure that there's a soft landing and that we can hit the ground running. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with not eating. I'm okay with not eating super fancy food, and not buying a ton of clothes. And that's why, Jesus, at my age, that was my first blender I've ever purchased. It took me a while. Land is all rainbows and lollipops. I don't think so. I'm sure some people out there romanticize it, but it's like anything else in the world. Like everyone romanticized, selling on Amazon, fulfillment by Amazon, be an eBay seller. Everyone was like, that's anything in life, right? Everybody romanticizes it, but it's work, just like anything else. Land is already upkeep and driving distance. So we basically said the same thing. Yeah. Lupe is outgrowing us. So happy for you. Wait, how am I outgrowing you guys? Wait, what's going on? Nice not seeing the neighbors. I know. And I also want Brisket to have like land to run. Russ, the problem, and I looked into that. The problem is that you have to find the right location, and then you also have to sign agreements, and there's a lot of hidden costs when it comes to a vending machine business. That there was too many unknowns, and it was also really scary why there were so many for sale. Wait, Margaret, why? Because we hit 19,000? What are we talking about here, Margaret? Questions. You never eat the last bite of the sandwich. Oh, I just smashed down the last bite right now. Lupe, I think you need to bring back your cheap eats videos. Yeah, agreed. Leftover fries. Tay is not a fan of Angelo's. Okay, well, I'm still gonna try it. I'm curious about it. Lupe, every YouTuber I've watched is raving about the garlic parm wings at Popeyes. Then that lets you guys know that I got a very bad batch. And unfortunately, even if someone paid for them, and even if Popeyes sent me a coupon for free wings, I still probably wouldn't go, because, you know, when you get sick from eating something, it's just the smell, the look. I try not to even look at a Popeyes building. I do one of these because it just conjures up those 2 days that I was just absolutely done. What's the family owned place in Saugus? Very bad batch. You can never do them again. Yeah, it's that sauce. I just feel like they left it out. They didn't prepare it right. It was too I can't even talk about it. I knew something was off, and I was just trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. No, thank you. So Popeyes is now no. I was the difference is I will still eat Popeyes though. That's the difference. Blackened ranch. Yeah, I wanted to try all the wings. I was gonna do a whole week of Popeye wings. That sucks. Now, cupcake vending machine. Now, that's interesting. Cupcake vending machine. Prince Pizzeria. Okay, I'll try to remember it. Do you like KFC or Chick-fil-A? Do you mean Chick-fil-A? I just want to make sure that Chick-fil-A isn't like a local. You ready to go, bub? I know. We're ready to go. I just want to make sure that Chick-fil-A is not a place in Maine. I don't want to upset them. But if you're talking about Chick-fil-A, KFC, I am going to have to pick. If I had the choice to pick one or the other for dinner, I would say that 8.5/9 times out of 10, I would go with Chick-fil-A. Unless it's Sunday, then I will go to KFC. Let's see, Michelle, my hubby felt bad after Popeyes for 2 days. Oh, see? It's not just me. And this is a new Popeyes over here. I don't understand what the ish was. I don't understand what the issue was. I don't know. She started making cupcakes out of her home, bought a small place, and now has 2 vending machines, one in our airport. So I didn't even know. I'm gonna have to look into. Oh well, Satin, you can probably. I'm sure she has an Instagram. What's the name of it? Give me. Let me know the name of it, and then let me know the town that the store is in. I'd love to check out what type of vending machine she's using, because I had a really cool idea. Which I'm not ready to share, just in case there's any lurkers here and someone trying to steal my idea. I have to be careful with my ideas these days too. I've had so many ideas stolen, and they can have them. The ones that have already been stolen locally, they can have them. But I got fresh, brand new ones that I just can't share yet. I don't like the aftertaste of Popeyes. See, I think the best thing, is this a copper? Sure is. Hello, Mr. Officer. Are you going the speed limit? Sure am. I like when cops slow down so that you slow down with them, and when they speed up, because like you don't want to drive too slow also, and they hope that you speed up and go past the speed limit, and then they gotcha. I know the tricks of the trade, pal. Lupe, what is the best hood Chinese spot you have in Providence that you go to? In Providence, I don't know if I've ever been to any. And by the way, the word hood is subjective. We all know that. I just want to put that out there. I just like to be inclusive and make sure everyone is on the same page. But a greasy spoon Chinese spot. You know what's funny? I haven't been to one in a minute. There is a place in Cranston that I used to go to a lot. It's on Atwood Avenue. And I can't remember the name. It always has some sort of like dynasty or dragon or star or some name like that. Damn, I can't remember the name. It's been so long. I used to have a tradition on Christmas of ordering Chinese food for Christmas. And I actually got that from a Jewish friend of mine. I guess Chinese restaurants are super busy on Christmas because the Jewish population, since they don't celebrate Christmas and nothing's really open on Christmas except for Chinese food restaurants, they order mad Chinese food. And so I went to a friend's house and I was like, yo, you guys, I mean, they weren't celebrating Christmas, but it was on Christmas, and I just stopped by and it was all this Chinese food. I was like, is this a Jewish thing? Like, what's going on here? They're like, nah, this is like a thing in the Jewish community. We all eat Chinese food because it's Christmas and nothing's open. So it's like, we still got to eat. And they all loved it because they didn't have to do the dishes. No one had to slave and, cook over, slave over a stove, cook and all this stuff. And I was like, this is probably one of the best traditions ever. And I carried that tradition for a long time. Yep, exactly. Monku. I haven't been to Monku in a long time. You know, sadly, Margaret, I've only gone to Moncoon. This is going to sound really weird because of the funeral home up the street. I've only ever been to Moncoon for dinners with families after a funeral. It's like the funeral spot. Do that every year. Oh, okay. So it's kind of gone mainstream then. I think I would think you got that from Christmas when we don't want to cook. Yeah, maybe it's everyone that does it then. Lemongrass in Warwick. Yeah, lemongrass is good, but I was trying to think of like a greasy spoon because he said, quote unquote hood, which just basically means like, in a strip mall, greasy spoon, cheap Chinese food type of spot. I know the type of spots he's talking about. Lemongrass, they got money. They got money. What happened at BK? Oh my God, what didn't happen at BK? My interactions, and I'm glad that this is all filmed and it's on camera. I've had extremely bad luck at Burger King, and it's well documented on this channel, where food is just absolutely unedible, messed up orders, and it just seems like that's their MO. I even did a video where I told the CEO of BK it's time to step down and it's time to shut them all down and restart. The example I always give is Domino's, right? People are probably so tired of me telling the story, but it's true. Domino's did it. They went on TV and they said, hey, our pizza sucks and we're slow. We're going to shut it down for a little bit, revamp. And then I think he gave away like 1 million pizzas or something, didn't he? No, not 1 million pizzas. That's too much pizzas. But didn't he give away like a bunch of free pizzas? I don't know. And then they came out with that tracker thing. Like Domino's is an innovator, regardless if you like their pizza or not. They're an innovator when it came to a lot of that stuff. I'm gonna go watch it where it says no more BK after this. Oh yeah, yeah. Go watch that one. That was my last one. You had a video that said this is on BK. This is on BK. I wonder what the context was of that. Disagree, Russ. Cream cheese Rangoon rocks. Oh yeah, crab rangoonies is the things. Oh, I love me some crab rangoonies. Nothing's better than putting a big old forkful, just stuff it in your gullet with a big old thing of pad thai. Dipping it in that sweet sauce. Oh, and then having a spring roll on the side. Dipping that. Oh. I think Old Lupe, we would have probably went to go get some Thai food right now. Oh crap. I just ran a red. Sorry. Over here daydreaming about second dinner pad thai. Yeah, not all crab rangoonies. Thank you, Sen. Not all crab rangoonies are built the same. No spring rolls, Lindsay? Oh my God. Gotta have like a veggie spring roll. Or a shrimp one. Oh, I love the shrimp. Shanice, make sure you have a good crab rangoon for your first time. They're not all created equal. Trust me. Oh, crap. All right, these text messages are not stopping. I'm getting Lupe, hello, you alive? All right, fam, I do gotta go. Sorry. I didn't know work was gonna spill into nighttime. This is my life. On call 24/7. It's always an emergency somewhere. And then you find out that it's not an emergency. So hopefully everyone has a great night. Thanks for chilling. Day 65. We are almost 2/3 done. That's wild. Wild. If I remember correctly, Lupe, before you gave up BK, they sent you a gift card. No, they sent me crown points so that I could reorder my meal that they absolutely destroyed. So they gave me reward points enough reward points that equaled a new burger or something like that, from what I remember. Brisket was frozen. He's just tired. He's just tired. He got some good walks in today. Crap, that was my right turn right there. Crap. I'm gonna do a 3-point turn because I do not want to mess with the rest of this traffic over here. Dang. You always find it that when you're doing something weird, all of a sudden, look at this. All of a sudden, there is a row of traffic. Like, there was nobody behind me. I'm taking it. I know, Kia. You gotta trust me. Oh, crap. Nope, go. All right, guys, I gotta go. Be well, eat well, and take care of each other, okay?